Alright folks, welcome back to Michigan Great Outdoors. Today we're going to look at the XOP Ultra Series single step sticks. So we already went over the doubles. It sounds like these steps are recalled, so if you've ordered these, definitely go on xop.com, send them an email. Wobbling steps issue, you can see this one's clearly wobbled over here on this side. You see the downward angle, so you definitely want to get these sent in and get them replaced. So now looking at the single step ultras, I was very intrigued about these. Again, they're coming in at a very affordable price, 150 bucks for 4 sticks, and they're toting the stackability. You can stack them vertically, or you can horizontally stack them with the side clips here. So a really cool product, and we're gonna go ahead and get stuck in and talk about these sticks. Alright, so here they are, the Ultra single step sticks. So you can see in this configuration right here how streamlined that is. Very cool design with the clips. I got to give them credit, for being a budget stick. It comes with a lot of features. Amazing standoffs, some of the tallest standoffs in the game. If you compare this to an Eastern Woods Outdoor standoff, it is just as tall, maybe a millimeter or so shorter, but it's a really nice standoff. Now I've had these on the tree already, because of the double issue that we had. I really kind of want to take a couple days and test these out, and so far so good. So this is going to be a really positive review. Haven't found any issues. Really the only issue that I have with these is just trying to pull them apart quietly. So if you go out for a hunt, they're better than the doubles, but they're still noisy. So they're a lot better though. So you think you can get away with these sticks, hunting close to bedding a lot better. They are a 18-inch stick, and if you measure from step to step, you're getting about 15 3/4, sometimes between that and 16 inches. So again, they are a shorter stick. They have the standoffs that don't fully rotate, but they do move, and everything seems to have come in this package with these 4 pretty tight to spec. I didn't have to tighten anything up. Everything feels pretty good. I think one maybe was a little loose. I mean, maybe I could give this a little tighten, but it's not too bad. So the big thing about these sticks is the the stackability with them, the portability. So you get them lined up, and then you can clip them again together. So there is some noise there, but it seems like these were way quieter compared to the doubles. It's just sometimes it's easier to almost put it on a flat surface to get them to bind together. So I don't know how you're going to do that in the woods. Well, I thought it was easier. Yeah, I mean that's quite loud. So I mean, maybe it won't matter if you sneak into an area and you're packing up, to move to the next area for mobile hunting. Maybe that won't matter. Taking them apart's pretty good. That's way better than the doubles. I think this would actually work. If you were hunting in a bedding area close to buck bedding or whatever, I think you could actually use this set of 4 to do that. With the doubles, pulling those apart, those steps were scraping against each other. It's really difficult. So you can vertically stack these. You just got to get your standoff position nice and perpendicular to the tube. And then I have noticed that for some reason these clips are a little different. I've struggled getting these clips on the Versa button. See that? That didn't go on flush. It actually pinched the plastic and probably just effed it up, to be honest. You know, it doesn't seem like they're all like that, but I've had an issue with a couple of them. Let's try this one. Yeah, see, the stick is all the way down, and these clips are just, they're messing up. I don't know what the problem is here. Well, if I go that way, it works. Oh, now it works. Oh, you know what? I think the ear was bent and I bent it back. Okay. Well, be careful on these clips. There's a groove. I'll try to show you a different camera angle, but there's a groove, and if you bend those, that little groove, you're gonna have an issue. Yeah. So, you know, this is a really good way to stack it. Feels pretty solid. You know, talking about the weights on these sticks, they're advertised on their website at 2 pounds. They're actually 2.175. So if I take a whole set, put it on the scale, I ended up at 8.7. Not the end of the world, not the lightest in the world, but you know, for a set of, you know, 4 sticks for 150 bucks, you kind of expect that. You know, you're not going to get, you know, super lightweight stuff, but you're getting stuff that will work and should be able to, you know, help you get it done mobile hunting. So Versa button seems like it's in a good location. The steps are nice. They are not angled down whatsoever. They're angled up severely, so they feel really good when you put your boot on there. Again, they have some really good traction grooves, and they're using this, you know, there's a bolt that goes through here, and you got another Allen head, and then there's some sort of like a barrel washer they're using. So that's kind of acting as a fulcrum for this step, which keeps it in place, and it feels really good. Even when you're climbing up the tree, it feels solid. You know, I'm a heavier guy, so I put a little more flex and tension on the sticks than, you know, say a 180-pound guy. All right, sorry about that. I had a plane flying over, so I had to cut, but let's go ahead and get a weight. So 2.1, like I said. 2.1 pound stick. So it's actually 2.175. So a set of 4, you're gonna be right at 8.7. Not terrible for the features you're getting. All right, so we're gonna test the functionality. This is a white oak tree, so it's pretty hard. See how these things do. I like to typically get about knee height out of my stick. So obviously your set of sticks will come with 4 cam straps. So these are the real bright green ones. I don't know, XOP green, I guess. Some people like them. I saw on one of the forums that somebody was complaining about them, that they were too bright. So, you know, you can buy different straps. If you don't like these, you can use daisy chains or something like that. I actually like the ones that Lone Wolf Portable Tree Stand Company, the original Lone Wolf Company. I like those ones the best. Just personal preference, but felt like it bit in the tree really good. It's solid, man. All right, the moment of truth. They feel good to me. They feel solid, no wobbling. They're on there sturdy. All right. You know, obviously you need to practice with these and get used to using them, but you know, if you know, my knee's about 20 inches, so you're getting about 20 inches, then you got 16, and then you're gonna have another 20-inch gap. I don't know what that puts you at, maybe 13 foot or something. So you're not gonna get extremely high with a set of 4 of these. You gotta have some sort of an aider. So I guess one of my beefs with this stick is there's really not, in my opinion, a good spot to put a cable aider. You can put it off the back here, but I don't know why you'd want to have it off the back. Then that cableator is going to be kind of pushed back towards the tree. It's not going to be kind of sticking out like you want it. You really want to have that cableator on the front. So I don't know if it's possible. Maybe if you took this off, you could put it on the front. I don't know if that's going to kind of hinder. It's probably not a good idea, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know why they didn't just drill an additional hole here for a cableator. I think that if they would have just pre-drilled it, and then people could choose what they want to do. So if you guys can see on camera, this tree's kind of bent back. So this would be a really good test right here. Hard bark tree, extremely hard. I got a knot here, a knot here. So we're gonna go ahead and seat this stick. And that's what's nice about these rotating standoffs, is they'll shift and they'll seat in like on top of these knots. So that feels pretty good. Obviously when I load my weight on it, it's going to seat in even more. These are pretty nice sticks. They feel good, they feel safe when you're climbing. I even have this one on an angle, and I still have an upward step position. These steps feel good. These steps here, they're a thicker material, so it kind of aids on your feet. It doesn't feel as bad like if you have like a really thin little step. I notice when I'm setting stands on like a really thin, tiny little step, sometimes it'll kind of hurt your feet a little bit. So that's kind of a thing I really didn't mention on the doubles, that they got this thicker step. It's kind of nice. You know, I'm 5'11". There's probably, I don't know, 6'5", 2 sticks. So yeah, you're looking at 12, 13 foot, probably around what I said. You might be able to get more out of this, you know, if you get a bigger step, but I don't like, reaching super high. I like to have a more comfortable step, so not a bad stick. All right, so conclusion on the tree. Yes, I only went up and down a couple times, but I've had these sticks for a few days now. I have gone up and down several different trees. They bite good. They are solid. There's no wobbling, there's no moving in any of the parts. These straps, they actually feel pretty good. I don't think they're going to have a lot of stretch in them, which is what I like. I do not like stretchy straps. The Hawk straps were trash, in my opinion. Much better straps. And I tell you what, I think so far, as a preliminary, unboxing style review, I think these are a pretty nice option. Like I said, I mean, this is a budget stick. It's not a bee stick. It's not a custom gear stick. It's not an Eastern Woods outdoor stick. It's not a Timber Ninja stick. You're not getting all the features that you're going to get with those sticks. You're getting some features for an affordable price, and you have to make a decision. Do you want the single steps or do you want the double steps? The double steps are being recalled right now, so if you want a budget stick, you're probably going to have to look at the Hawk Helium Minis. They've had a bunch of issues with those. So, I don't know. We'll have to see how this plays out. This is an unboxing style review. This is not a full review. This is not a, in-depth, long-term review. We'll have to do another review in a few months and see how this whole thing pans out. I'm not going to sell these. I'm going to keep these. And I really just kind of want to see how they're going to hold up. And I want to make videos that are unbiased for you guys, and that hopefully will help you guys decide whether or not you should buy a product. And I think that for the price, this is a decent stick. I personally would probably, if I could afford a little better stick, I'd probably do that. But 100%, if you can't afford to go to that next step up, this is definitely a good option. It feels safe, it feels sturdy, it's got a 350-pound weight rating, and I definitely think that they're going to sell a bunch of these. It's not the double step, but it's still a good option. So hopefully this video is helpful for you. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about these XOP sticks, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.